Superlative forms. Becoming the best in English grammar. Hello, language learners. Welcome back to our Grammar Fundamentals series. Today, we'll be tackling an essential concept in English grammar, the superlative form. It's all about comparing three or more things, and identifying who's the most or the least. Ready to become the best at superlatives? Let's dive in. The superlative form is used in English grammar to describe the highest degree or the lowest degree of something among three or more items. In other words, it's used when you're comparing three or more things, and you want to show which one is the most or least in terms of some quality. This could be the biggest, the smallest, the best, the worst, the most beautiful, the least interesting, and so on. Let's look at some examples. 1. John is the tallest in the class. Here, we're comparing John's height with that of all other students in the class. 2. This is the most interesting book I've ever read. We're comparing this book to all other books read by the speaker. Remember, superlatives are all about identifying the most or least in a group. Creating the superlative form depends on the adjective or adverb we are using. For one-syllable words, we generally add est to the end. For example, tall becomes tallest, fast becomes fastest. For two-syllable words ending in y, we change the y to I and add est. So, happy becomes happiest, easy becomes easiest. For words of two syllables or more, we use most or least before the word. For example, beautiful becomes most beautiful, interesting becomes most interesting. There are some irregular forms as well. For example, good becomes best, bad becomes worst. When using superlatives, remember to include the before the superlative form. We say, John is the tallest, not just, John is tallest. The use of the emphasizes that John is at the top of this particular group in terms of height. Also, be sure to use superlatives when comparing three or more items. For comparing just two items, use the comparative form instead. And there you have it. That's your introduction to the superlative form in English. Remember, it's all about identifying the most or least among a group of three or more. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be the best at using superlatives. As always, thanks for watching, and happy learning.